go. So, hey everyone, this is the once a month strategic meeting to improve our own life strategies, our momentum, our method of just getting beyond where we were yesterday. How do you do that? So that's what we're here to talk about. It's there's a way that you can project everything that you want in life through simple visualization. However, the more details that you have, the better it is. So what I want to start out is with one simple exercise. This is it. If you did not have anything in place to assist and guide you right now, close your eyes. Let's focus on this for a moment. Just for about 30 seconds to a minute. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, and you had no guidance. You had no coach, no mentor, no program to assist you with improving where you are right now. What do you see? Do you see lack? Do you see negativity? Do you see the complaints? Do you see the regrets? Do you see what you don't want to see? How about sounds? Is it unpleasant sounds? Is it very silent or very noisy? Is it sounds of horror or sounds of pain? Is it sounds of agony? Or is it just, I wish I had done this? Regret. One other thing is, what colors are associated with all of this? Is it all gloomy, gray, dark, not clear? Is this what we really want in our future life? I was there. I know what it is like. I was very comfortable. And that's what happens if you feel that you are comfortable in this kind of life. You've got to look at it, take a second look, and that's what I did. I took a second look. Am I really happy with this life? Am I really comfortable with just making X amount? Am I really happy just going to work, whatever, 40 to 80 hours a week, like I used to be, 80 to 90 hours a week? I thought that was it, that was the life. But apparently, the more I rewound my tape of my life history, I saw that this is not what I want to do in 10 years. So let's wake up, open your eyes again, and notice everything around you. Those 10 years, you can still change it. You're in control. You are here to make this more powerful. For who? For you and for others. Because if you change, people around you will want to change as well. The law of attraction. And that's what we're going to talk about in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Very simple. Right? So I'd like you to close your eyes again. And you imagine the next 10 years from now doing 3 simple things. 1, the amount of education you have acquired in those 10 years. 2, the business, if you want a business, the opportunity that you have built in those 10 years. 3, the gratitude and love that have come about those 10 years. There are many, many things that you can add to this. Those are the 3 we'd like to concentrate on right now. What do you do when you concentrate on these things? For the business part, or whatever you call your opportunity. Number 1, did you produce the amount of money that you set out to produce? And the answer should be yes, without a doubt. You have to write that down, that amount of money. Number 2, did you improve people's lives because of what you were doing? The answer should be yes, without a doubt. Number 3, Number three, have you started to expand what you are doing? So you should never be complacent with just getting to from point A to point B, but getting ready to move forward, because there's always opportunity. Always opportunity. I like Warren Buffett because of this. They're almost 80 years old and they're moving forward. And you are like Warren Buffett. You are moving forward. You are like Rosa Parks, not satisfied with the rules that are being placed to set fear. That's what we're doing out here in the world. But 10 years from now, you're going to look back and say, man, I took this leap. I'm grateful. Number two, what's number two? Number two, one is business. Two is knowledge. The average CEO reads 65 books a year. We're listening to one book a week. You don't have to listen to it perfectly, but can you imagine listening to at least 40 books a year? What knowledge you will have gained, what power you will have gained. It doesn't matter that you repeat some of these books, because you're not going to learn them in one go through. I never learned everything there is to learn in a book, but I take what I can, I apply it, and I contribute it to others to grow. And you, as a mastermind, assist me with that growth. So I thank each and every one of you, Angela, Ruth, Natasha, and everyone else in this call. So as you acquire knowledge, remember, you should be learning something regularly, improving something regularly. Learning and improving. That's what it's about. And in these 10 years, as you're visualizing your life, you've got to see, how have you grown? How can you help others grow? And how can you consistently apply it so that others can benefit from the information that you've learned? And then number three is being grateful and love. Without gratitude and without love, we'd all be completely lost in the woods, which I can point you in that direction right here to my right. See, right in there? No, nobody goes in there. Nobody goes in there. But some of us like to be lost in the woods. Some of us don't care about pursuing another reality, which I didn't know existed until about a decade ago. So it took me 30, 35, 36 years to realize that there's an improvement, a way to improve yourself. That's okay. That's okay. Why? Because there's still time. It doesn't matter how much time you have left. What matters is that you get started. And 10 years will come by very quickly. Very quickly. So how do you present this gratitude, and how do you show love? Gratitude, just being grateful for being around. I'm grateful for having Natasha, Ruth, Angela in my life. I'm grateful for having Ariane in my life. I'm grateful for having everyone in this group in my life. Why? Because each of you has shown me that we're here to fulfill a bigger purpose. We're going to grow together. We're going to acquire knowledge together through the books, through the opportunities that we're going to be placing into the program, through the love and gratitude, through the business or opportunity creation. Now, how do you write this on paper? This is what I did. How do you write this all on paper and very, very quickly? What I did is I picked important topics. Number one, family. How do I see my family in 10 years? So what I see is I see myself as providing my children with mentorship, with guidance on how to improve their own lives, and possibly being able to fund some type of opportunity in their lives. That's number one. Number two, how did I see my business? Now, Ariana and I had this talk yesterday, and I was like, man, how did she know I was going to say this? In my brain. That's what I said. I don't think I told her that directly, but business. I have three purposes in my business. Three purposes. One, to improve the lives of people by working less and making more. Two, by inspiring those who are inspired so that together we can change the world. Three is anything and everyone that wants to go up has got to come down. You're going to come across difficult moments. And among these three things that I have as focus, these are the three things that I'm focusing on. Trading, number one. Number two, book writing. Number three, giving public speaking throughout the world. What are your three goals? Do you know them? If you don't, the magic thing, it's okay. Because when I started out, I didn't know exactly what I wanted. I wanted to be a life coach. What's a life coach? Life coach is anything you want it to be. Well, we have to get more specific. And if you don't know your specificity into what you want to do, that's okay. But who are you talking to in reference to this? Who are you communicating what you want to do? Because if you're just learning and not applying or questioning, then you're not going to find out more details. Do you want to become a millionaire? And what are you doing right now to become a millionaire? You're reading books. There's no more powerful way than becoming a millionaire than reading books or listening to books. Because that is the best way to get ahead. It's not easy at the beginning, but it gets easier. So you've got to imagine all of this now, as it's happening now. Now, because now is the time. Or when is now the good time to get started on your future 10-year self? Now, all right? The law of attraction tells us that we have to live as we have this now. Right, Natasha? Well, she's gone. Natasha's in another world imagining all the wonders. Right, Natasha?
No, I have to leave soon, but no, I think you're right. I mean, it definitely resonates.
So, Angela, what do you think?
I think it's really important, like you were saying, to, you know, I mean, at least begin to meditate on what it is you want to do. Like you were saying, you know, do I want to be a transformational speaker? Do I want to be a writer? Who am I talking to? Who's my audience? You know, those things are really, really critical. So I think that's really good.
Perfect, perfect. What Angela just said there summarizes it completely. Is just write what you want to do. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. It's better than not writing it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So, one, family. If you don't have a family, let's say if you were to meet the right person, if you knew that you were going to meet the right person in the next 60 days, what will you be doing right now to prepare? So visualize what you want. I want a man or a woman that works, but not only works, has plenty of time off and still is very successful. That's just an example. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. And let's say you want 2 or 3 kids. So I want 2 or 3 kids who are all learning, who go to school, who read, love to read, who are passionate about life and living, about helping others. So write this down. Write this down. My kids have written down their goals, my younger kids, Isaac and Dionis, and we're getting ready to go over these steps because as they get older, now they realize what they've written down. So write down what you want. You've got to tell yourself as if you've accomplished 1, family. What do you want out of your family or relationship? 2, what do you want out of your business or business or opportunity, sorry. 3, what do you want to do? Do you want to travel? Do you want to be locked, confined home? Absolutely not. I don't want to be confined. That's not what life is about. Right? All the negative words, you've got to take them out of your life, 1 step at a time. Most of the people that we're surrounded with, that's all they have is, I can't do that. You're crazy. You know, this is insane. This is too much work. Well, It's only too much if you say it's too much. For me, I had a, okay, Natasha, you gotta go. Thank you,
Sorry,
Natasha.
yeah, it was great. Thank you.
So I'm gonna end this in 3 to 4 minutes. So if you're ready, I just wanna make it very quick.
Okay, then I stay.
The important thing about writing everything down is that you need to go over it on a daily basis. You can read it, you can do an audio, and you can put it on your phone. As Ruth and I don't know if Angela has it on her phone. I don't know Ariane either, but get a vision of what you want pictures. You know, if you want a family, get a picture of a family. If you want a house in a specific place, get a house, a picture of a house. So that way you have what you
I'm gonna
want.
send you a picture of my vision board too,
Fabulous, fabulous,
because I have house plans and everything on my vision board.
Look at
And
that.
I took pictures of, you know, on that video that you sent us. You stop every few minutes and you have like a little flyer, you know, like you have the steps, and then the next one was about the life goals. I took a picture of each one of those flyers because what I'm going to do is print those out and put those up in my house. Those are great.
Wow, wow, that is fabulous. Thank you,
That's a
Angela.
good
Thank you,
idea.
thank you. I'm excited to see that. So I want to summarize everything that we're doing here. Okay, don't make a complicated letter. Start out with what you know. Okay, this is all associated with building you. Whatever you want. Maybe you want a spiritual life. What are you building upon that? Right? Write it down and visualize. Visualize and write it down. Put it on your screen of your phone to see it, just like I have and a few of us have on this call. Let's teach each other so that we can grow together. So the bottom line is the letter does not have to be perfect, but you have to write something down. I've changed my letter many times over. In the beginning, I made a long, I don't know, 30-page letter, and then now I've condensed it to 1 page. So don't think you have to make something complicated, right? But you have to visualize yourself accomplishing it, doing it, achieving it, all right?
Okay.
Just remember that. So this is it for this call, and I want to let you know, thank you for being here. You are all on my mind always, and
Thank
I'm
you.
deeply grateful for each and every
Thank
one
you,
of you.
David.
What
Thank
I
you
want
so
to
much.
leave you, what I want to leave you here is with opportunities, and this is the start of a mastermind group that's going to have a lot of opportunities, including monetary possibilities, because there's a shift in the world, and everyone needs to know how to create income on different levels without having to go out there and work a 9 to 5. And Ariane and I were working on this yesterday, and we're going to be offering opportunities in different methods so that you can create yourself and you can teach others, so that when they see you and you talk to them and say, oh, you know, oh, John, you need this. Well, listen, maybe I can connect you with someone. Let me talk to them and see what we can do. That's all you have to do. You don't have to do anything else, right? Thank you,
Thank you.
everyone,
Thank you,
for
Dave.
being here. Create your letter. Make it simple. Don't make anything complicated, okay? I love you all. Have a great weekend, and until Tuesday, I'll see you then.
Have a
Bye.
good one.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you,
Thank
Natasha.
you. Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Bye.
Ariane. Bye.
Bye.